Marcus Stroman got smashed on Friday, didn't get out of the first inning, AJ, and then goes on the IL with knee inflammation. So there's another starter down for the Yankees. I mean, he does not look good. He's got about an 11.5 ERA to start the year. They did some imaging, saw some inflammation. So he hits the shelf. That's no Cole. That's no Heel. Obviously, Stroman, who many Yankee fans don't want to see right now, but maybe he was really hurt and he'll get healthy again. So they're missing a lot. Schmidt hasn't come back yet, but I think that's coming back soon. So they've got Fried and Rodon. And if you're a Yanks fan, you're like, hey, Yanks, good job on signing up for Max Fried because he looks stupid good right now. And they'd be in a bad spot without him. Offense is clicking, but what did you think of Stroman on Friday?
Well, it was rainy. It was nasty out. I don't know. I'm going to defer to Todd on this one because he knows more about the Yankees. I watched some of that game. Yankee fans were not super happy about that whole performance. Him on the IL, I mean, listen, I don't know. I mean, he didn't make it out of the first inning, so it was maybe he hurt it when the rain. I don't know. Maybe he had something going on before. I don't know. Just get healthy, Marcus. Please, just get healthy. I just don't know. I mean, what do you want me to say? I don't know.
You said I don't know 6 times in a matter of 10 seconds. That was incredible.
Yankee fans want him cut.
Because nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's why I was like, I'll defer to you, Todd.
No, and I think, and I don't have all the answers either, but I think if you think about a knee injury, whether it's the back knee or front knee, you need the back one to push off. You need the front knee to stabilize you after you pitch. So it kind of looked like he was trying to tinker with the corners a little bit, and he's not overpowering anymore. He's not. His ball moves, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, 89, 91, it's hard. You got to move the ball which way. And he's not Greg Maddux either. It's just a guy right now that was, fighting to stay on the field. And, as you saw, it didn't work out in the first inning. When you have some sort of injury, and I'm not making an excuse, but I'm saying, especially with your legs and you're a pitcher, something's got to give. And if you're not throwing strikes either, it's going to be a hard time for him.
He's got the vesting option too. If he hits, 140 innings this year. Now, obviously, we'll see how long he's out, but Yankee fans
it's going to be hard to do.
No, it's an extra $18 million. I mean, they're
awesome
judging fast.
Him, but
hey, remember in spring training, a couple guys go down and they're like, "Oh, good thing we got Stroman in the back end. That's at least a 5-starter for us." Now they're like, "Oh, he looks terrible. Get him out of there." But who are the replacements? That's my question. I'm okay with a quick hook on guys that could only have a year left in a deal. But are you good with the rest of the rotation, or do you need to eat those innings? Because even if you're calling up young guys, you're what?
Someone's got to eat those innings.
More in a minute, but first, a quick word from our sponsor of this video.
AJ, it is time for people to get some new clubs, and to do that, they need to go to their local PXG for a fitting, right?
No doubt. I was there today. I've been there before. Last time I was there, they gave me this killer gap wedge. Look at that sweet spot, Scott. It is worn out. That is right in the sweet spot right there. So I went and got new clubs today, new irons. But more importantly, I got this bad boy. I got me a new putter. This is my old putter. It's on order. Yes, that's my putter cover. PXG Mustang putter. Now I'm going to the Allen putter. They talked me into it because I was draining some putts today. Bob, the guy who helped me out, he helped me with my irons. He got them teed up perfectly. But then we went to the putting green. I was draining them putts because that's the most important part of golf.
PXG fittings are fun. Schedule your fitting today. As you can hear from AJ, for a limited time, you could save up to 20% on your entire order. Head over to pxg.com/foul. That's pxg.com/foul to save up to 20% on your entire order. pxg.com/FOUL. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
And now back to the video.
And then what happens if they don't and the bullpen works too much? What happens in September?
So before that, Clark Schmidt comes out. I think Will Warren still has a job now.
Yeah.
Which is good because he finally got the dub the other day. He looked pretty good. But they're going to have to claw. They're going to have to find someone down there. I don't know who the answer is right now, but they have to find somebody else that's going to help them out because injuries, as we know, they stink. And so there's going to be something here and there that's going to happen. They don't have their big guns that can come out and just, pitch, heal. Garrett Cole, they don't have those guys. And they're another one just like the Cubs. They might have to go out and fish for somebody and get another pitcher in there.
How the hell does Spencer Turnbull not have a job? His age 31 season last year with Philly, a 2.65 ERA, 17 appearances, 7 of them starts. And I know he's had his fair share of injuries. Remember, they booted him out of the rotation and back into the bullpen. And then he got hurt with the lat injury after that. He looked fire to start the year. I mean, AJ, is he asking for $15 million? Like, how does a team not sign someone like him up?
You should be his agent, Scott, because you have been on him for like a month now. So you should
I
definitely.
have not. I'm just pointing him out. And Mark
you said Spencer
talked about him.
You have said Spencer Turnbull a lot, which is great. He had a great year last year. The funniest thing I saw this weekend from Yankee fans was Carlos Rodon went out and pitched like 92 great pitches, and then he has like 8 bad ones, and everyone's like, "How does Carlos Rodon throw 92 great pitches and then have 8 where he gives up like 3 homers?" It's like the biggest puzzle of all time. Like Carlos Rodon looks like a Cy Young winner, and then for some reason he throws 3 pitches and they all get hit for homers. That's what I took from this weekend. That's what for Yankee fans, it was kind of funny.
Well,
you know, we're up here. We always find the negative.
Yeah, of course.
That's just the way
Hey.
we're bled
It's
up
so
here.
funny. It was all over Twitter. It was like Carlos Rodon looks like a Cy Young for 90 pitches, and he throws 8 and 3 homers are hit. What changes?
That's the thing. Those bad ones, you know, you're hoping they miss barrel, but with him sometimes they absolutely murder or crush the ball. Excuse me.
Yeah. Well, the Yankees are hitting, so they're okay right now. They're treading water.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about multiple rotations in that division. All right, we'll
Max
swing
Fried
right
better
back.
stay healthy.
Yeah, exactly. That is your guy.
Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.